Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. Welcome, and it is week 3 of the One Big Impact 8-week Total Body Transformation Challenge. So I wanted to start by saying thank you to Trainers Club here in Chandler, Arizona. If you are a personal trainer like myself and you want to have a nice environment with packed full of amazing and clean equipment that is properly maintained, please contact and check out the links in the description below, because Trainers Club is an absolutely amazing facility. That being said, today's video is actually going to be suggested by Laura, one of our amazing members. Laura Nelson asked the question, hey, I want to be able to work on upper body strength, but specific exercise that I want to work on is going to be the chin-ups, like chin-up bar or the pull-ups or wide grip pull-ups. And she's wondering, how do I get better at those, or how can I increase or even start in the beginning? So there are some key exercises that I want to show you that will have a major impact. Obviously, the chin-ups and things like that are one of the pivotal exercises that are very demanding on upper body strength. So there are some specific muscles and key areas of your body that you need to focus on when you're training. The most important part is to be able to track your progress, see where you're starting, and actually go from there. Because, so for instance, let's go take a look at a machine real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so pretend you came over to the machine and you're going to work on biceps, chin-ups, just regular ones, or wide grip, and get over to the machine and say you're going to do these guys here. Crank out your 10, whatever your 10 is, bring it all the way up, crank out your 10, and you're gonna do this 3 times per day. So I want you to hit it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't want you to be able to complete more than 10. Always dig deep and figure out what you got left in the tank. If you got 3 left in the tank, you need to be going lower. You need to be going those extra 3. Go till failure if you can't do more than what you're already wanting to do. If you want to increase your strength and muscle size, you have to be able to go to failure so that your body is going to go through hypertrophy and actually learn how to grow muscle. So, like I said, you need to go ahead and get those 3 sets 3 times a week. So you go 10, 10, 10. If it's too easy, increase the weight. You do want to be trying to increase the weight each week if you can. If it's too much one week and you just don't have it in you, it's fine. Your body does not have to change every single week. Although, don't sit at a complete standstill for too long. You don't want to not push yourself hard enough to be able to be constantly moving forward with your training. Your body adapts to that and it's not going to grow under those circumstances. The following week, I want you to always try for assisting a little bit less weight. So if you're assisting 100 pounds, try 90, try 95, and do it right in the first week. Always try a little bit more than what you think you can do, because chances are some days you're going to be stronger than the initial test. So make sure you track your progress. If it's 100 the first week, you need to focus on putting that on paper, because you are continuously trying to get stronger. If you weigh 120 pounds and you're assisting 100 pounds, that means you're only lifting 20 pounds. Is that bad? No. But you need to know where you started, because in 6 months, you should not be at the same exact weight. Okay, let's show you real quick. With the 2 exercises, we're going to talk about the wide grip and we're going to talk about just basic chin-ups. I want you to be able to learn through watching what I'm doing. So I'm going to do a basic pull-up first, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a wide grip. I'll be completely honest. I have shoulder problems and I can't do a lot of the wide grips. I do have to use the assist because I've had a rotator cuff surgery. Now, that being said, if you have any shoulder issues or anything like that, start off with the assist. You don't want to jump on a regular full weight and then end up hurting yourself. So let's go. So our basic pull-up, and you can do so many grips. This is the V-bar, you can do so many different grips. I like to start in the ability, and honestly, I even like it most this way. But if you pay attention with the chin-ups, these are chin-ups, what body part is working first and most? Okay, so what'd you see working? Tell me what you saw working. Well, the first one and the obvious one is going to be the bicep, right? So what do you think you need to be working on if you were going to be doing more chin-ups? Basic arm chin-ups, palm facing you. Boom, that's right, you guessed it, bicep curls. So I'm not gonna go through a whole deal of bicep curls, but you're slightly supinated there and you're just pulling in. That is what you're going to be doing. That is one exercise that will help. What's another one? It's gonna be lat pull down. Now, it's going to be not necessarily a secondary muscle, but it's not gonna be working as hard as your biceps with the chin up, but it's still really important. So, something like this, you're literally just pulling to your chest. That's all you're doing. That's it. Now, if you see those lats, the lat right there is that muscle right there. That's going to be one of the ones that is helping you pull up. You'll have to focus on 2 more exercises. It doesn't matter if it's bench press, it doesn't matter if it's chest flies, it doesn't matter. But you want to go ahead and incorporate an exercise in which you are working on upper body, specifically chest strength. So you're going to want to put it up high, midline where it's right in line with your chest, and then down low where you're pulling up. Always work all regions of the muscle. You want to go ahead and do shrugs. You don't want to injure yourself, but you do want to focus on all parts of your upper body. All these exercises that I've covered for the chin-ups, we're about to go into the wide grip, but all for the chin-ups, go ahead and incorporate these. Okay, another one that you may not think of is going to be landmine exercises. Now, you've probably seen this guy in the gym before, and maybe didn't know what it was called, but a lot of people use it for a lot of different exercises. What you need to remember is, what are you using with the chin-ups and the wide grips? You got the lats, you got the chest, you got the biceps, you got everything, right? So look at how this exercise is performed. By putting your exercise stance like this, you're already feeling those lats locked in right away, right? And what are you gonna have to lift with your biceps? You have your brachioradialis go ahead and everything is being pulled in, right? So that's all those. You even got your traps being activated, everything. Everything's being activated that you need to. So please make sure you're incorporating this exercise on those days that you're working on your upper body strength. We're going into the wide grip, so it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be engaging a lot more of those lat muscles. Now, remember, don't be worried just because you're a girl or whatever. That has nothing to do with it. Your upper body strength is comparable to a guy. It's just they're different weight ratios and things like that, so keep that in mind. Now, for this type of exercise, some people are going to be really strong, some people aren't. I'll be honest, I'm a 200 and something pound guy. It is difficult for me. So, if you look, what's mostly being engaged is going to be that back lat muscle. Come here. So, as you grab, your lats are instantly engaged and you're pulling up. Okay, so you noticed a lot of the same muscles probably. The lats, the biceps. What are some other muscles that you probably thought were activated? When I'm going like this and I'm pulling up, what else do you think? You're gonna get a lot of traps. You're gonna get a lot of rear deltoid. Now, in addition to that, an exercise that a lot of people don't or do neglect is this. They are reverse barbell curls. Now you can do this with a dumbbell. I find it's a lot easier and it works out equal strength. If you just get the easy curl bar and at the bottom you're just pulling. It's just the same thing as curling but reverse. Now after you do that and you incorporate that into getting better at chin-ups or dips, or chin-ups or wide grip pull-ups, I'm a little lost for words right now, I'm sorry. You will notice the brachioradialis, this muscle here, if you flex your arm right there, you will see this muscle right here is a huge factor in being able to pull yourself up over and over. A lot of people neglect that muscle because it's not one of those big huge biceps or triceps or my abs or whatever. But if you want to do more exercises like this, that's going to be a key exercise for you. Okay guys, so real quick before we go, let's recap what we talked about. There's some specific exercises that you can work on. Now, the first thing that I want you to be able to remember is that you have to track your progress. And this is a specific goal set. If you're wanting to do more chin-ups, more wide grip pull-ups, or just pull-ups in general, or work on your upper body strength, you have to track where you're coming from. If you were at one time, you were doing 50 assisted, by a year from now you want to be able to do 100 assisted, or whatever it is that you're trying to do or accomplish, it's really important that you focus on every single day in, day out, actually tracking where you're going. You need to work on the biceps, the brachioradialis, which is this muscle right here. You also need to work on the lats, the rear delts, and any other chest exercises that you can incorporate on a regular basis. Now remember, don't try to do things too fast. Muscle takes time to grow, and just to get hypertrophy started, it's about 6 to 8 weeks. So if you are continuously working on this and you actually want to pull yourself up there, Laura, I expect some pull-ups out of you in the very near future, then be patient, but also work extremely hard at it. Remember, this is a specific target that you are trying to obtain. For instance, if a plane just flies around without a destination, where does he go? He doesn't know, he doesn't end up anywhere. Put a target in mind. I want to be able to successfully do 1 chin-up, 10 chin-ups, 50 chin-ups, whatever it is, put it on paper. And then where are you at now? If you're at 0, all you can do is gain, right? So, one more quick thing before I go. If you do assisted, this is a really, really important thing. Let's go check it out real quick. And then I'll let you go, I swear. Okay, so I hope I don't get in trouble for climbing on the equipment. I swear I'll clean it. Really quick, I want you to remember that you have to focus on the eccentric movements just as much, if not more, than the concentric motions. So the concentric motions would be pulling up your bicep like this, pulling up the bar like this. Everybody focuses so hard on that ability to be able to pull up strength all the time. But that is not where the muscle is actually most powerful. It's the pull down. So check this out. This is something that you need to remember when you're doing this. If you are not able to do a complete rep, that's okay. But there's something I want you to do without assistance if you can. Okay? So check it out. This is concentric. Watch. Concentric. And now this is eccentric. I want you to do the eccentric movements even if you can't do a regular pull-up or a regular chin-up. This would be a chin-up, but I want you to get up as far as you can. Use a block, use the machine or something. Get up there safely, and once you're up there, and this can be a jumping process, whatever it takes you to get up there. If you can't pull yourself up under your own will, that's okay. The eccentric movement is going to be huge for your gains. Now you get up there, hold as long as you possibly can, slowly go down. Then once you get down, get up there again. Get up there again. What that does is that is slowly breaking down those tiny muscle fibers, and over time you're going to each week create micro traumas. When that muscle has to grow back after you're doing all those other exercises, it's going to grow back stronger because it knows, hey, whoa, we got to get bigger because whatever we're doing now, Jonathan or Laura, isn't sufficient to be able to do the exercise. Your body doesn't know it's exercise. It thinks it's going through trauma and it's trying to get you through it. Work with your body, not against it. If you guys like our video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Again, huge thank you to Trainers Club over here in Chandler, Arizona. If you're looking to train at an awesome facility and you need to train your clients, if you're a personal trainer, if you're a group fitness trainer, whatever it is, please look in the description below. We will have tons of information for contacting them. They are absolutely the facility. I think I made the facility slightly dirtier than it was when I came, but that's okay. We're going to get it all cleaned up before we get going. Thank you guys so much. Hashtag be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Have a good day, guys. Peace.